Hi, this is Dino Fury 35, and right now you're looking at a page in the book Supercade. What's this here about the first child, Channel F? Is this prior to the release of the Channel F? Video games were selected by a series of switches or dials to toggle between the various built-in games. Although the original magnavox Odyssey did include plug-in cards, they functioned in a similar manner to the switches, in that they acted as a circuit key to switch between pre-programmed games and to not contain any actual game programming. But the Channel F video cart with its bright yellow plastic outer casing and both game label graphics actually contain program ROM, and it's now considered the first video game cartridge. There are a couple irate gamer commentaries where he states that the Odyssey had all the games put into it, and then you put the cartridge in, and which creates new command codes. So it's to switch between the different games. But that excerpt that I read out of Supercade, at the beginning of the video, proves that Chris Boers was correct when he said that the magnavox Odyssey's cartridges create new command codes. Yep, and in every other commentary, it's like Salieri's one it's a Salieri's commentary on Chris Boers' magnavox Odyssey review. He says when Chris Boers says, I'm gonna go into something else for a second. Batan said that the Odyssey, saying that the Odyssey said that the Odyssey has elements built into it, and putting in a specific thing changes the command codes. He said that's like saying the Genesis had all the skins built in, and the game cartridges just unlocked stuff. Chris Boers is actually correct. Chris Boers is actually correct when he says that all the Odyssey games were built into the Odyssey itself, and putting in a cartridge puts new command codes. When Chris Boers said that, he was correct. Since the cartridges for the magnavox Odyssey Odyssey were just switches with no game ROMs on them. Chris Boers say this book called Supercade and Chris Boers are correct when they say the magnavox Odyssey had all the games built into it. Someone who says the same thing as the Super Kid book and Chris Boers about the subject is Matt from Replay Retro. So the thing about the Odyssey not having the game split skin, but then and that meaning that all the cartridges the switch what the Odyssey does. It is incorrect, and Chris Boers stating that this means and Chris Boers and what is correct is that Chris Boers said is when Chris Boers said this. If you think that every cartridge is connected until a game, you'll be wrong, because the main game is actually built into the Odyssey itself. Chris Boers was right when he said that. And ACLRE and Batman saying that the Odyssey cartridges do contain their own games. That is when they say that the Odyssey when they say that when guys say that the cartridges actually had their own game, actually contain their own games. That is false. That is false because the magnavox Odyssey cartridges did not contain any game data, or didn't contain any game data, or any game program, or any game software whatsoever. What the magnavox cartridges did was all the games were built into the Odyssey itself, like Chris Boers stated, and Chris Boers is right about that, and in the book that I just showed you, says what Chris Boers said about the Odyssey, about the games being in the Odyssey itself, and bye. Yep. Just to reiterate, Chris Boers was right when he said that the magnavox Odysseys cartridges don't contain their own games, and then when you put a cartridge into the Odyssey, it's just the Odyssey to a different game, and the reason why Chris Boers is correct about this, and also why the book Super Kid that I showed you is correct about that, is because magnavox Odyssey's cartridges did not contain the games themselves. I will see you later.